time, the step number one is to identify the trend. And the trend on the daily is bullish at this point. That's it. We don't take a look at, okay, if it's bullish, where should we go? What should we do? No. Now we're going to look at the 4-hour time frame, right? 4-hour time frame trend is also bullish. And we all know that whenever you have a bullish, price action, or you have price action that's moving bullish, the first thing you need to see on the lower time frame is to see if we're creating some sort of a support. So if we have a bullish confirmation right here, we need to see if we're creating a support on the 4-hour time frame, which, quite frankly, we do see that we are creating a support, right? So if the daily is bullish, 4 hours creating a support, there's a very good probability that price can possibly continue to move up, which is in this, 130 pip range. Now, let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame and see what more information we can get. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, we can identify that we are creating a support, and at the same time, there's also a support being formed right over here on the 30-minute time frame here as well. So if we're forming a support on the 30-minute time frame here as well, which means there's a very good probability that the next candle can maybe wick down and then continue to push up. But here's the trick. The trick is, whenever you're looking at price action, you're looking to see what's the probability whether we're going to continue to push down or whether we're going to continue to push up. These are things that we always have to keep in mind. So just by looking at price action right here, the first thing that we can identify is that there's a support formed at 1930. And if we do break below the support, how big is this range? Between 1972 and 1969. How big is this range? Right? This is a 33 pip range. If we break below, let's say 1969 right here, your range now becomes a 64 pip range. So I think there's a very good probability that if we do break below, let's say 1972, or we do break below this candle right here, there's a very good probability we can continue to push up. Now, let's take a look at some more confirmations on the 30-minute time frame. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, now we have a pretty good support. Now, here's the thing about support resistances, right? When you're looking at supports on the 30-minute time frame are going to be much stronger than the supports on the 15-minute time frame, right? So I'm only going to look at the support on the 30-minute time frame. I'm going to trust the support on 30-minute time frame, and then we'll see whether price can continue to go up or down. Now, the 30-minute is also creating a resistance right over here. Now, the idea is if we do break above, let's say, 1975, there's a very good probability that we can continue to push up in this scenario. So I think the best thing to do at this point is to just wait. Wait for what? Maybe wait for a candle to close above, or wait for a candle to kind of close below the support. So that's all we're going to do. The whole idea is just to wait. We're just waiting to see whether candles are going to, close above or close below. By the way, guys, there's a huge surprise waiting for everyone at the end of this webinar. And I'm very excited to give the surprise here to you. So there we go. All right, so the 30-minute candle is about to close. And boom. The 30-minute candle has closed bullish right here. Now, looking at this, there's a very good probability that we can continue driving up from this scenario, because we had price come down, we created support, and as we created support, this candle has closed above. So I think it's going to be very simple. We're going to risk, let's say, 1.5%, right? And we're going to execute a buy. What do you think? What do you guys think? There's clean range to the left hand side going all the way 35 pip range. Your stop loss is going to be below the previous candle, because whenever you're taking a buy, you're making sure your stop losses are below the previous 30-minute candle. So buy goes in, stop loss goes below the previous candle, take profit, it doesn't matter. And the reason why take profit does not matter is, so if I open this right here, The reason why take profit does not matter is because, okay, we'll remove this, is because we have a bigger clean range going all the way up till 1984. Is he simulating? Yes, this is a simulation. All right? We all agree with this buy? There's no sells. Because whenever you're looking at price, you're asking yourself two questions. What's the probability the price can go down versus what's the probability the price can go up? In this scenario, there's a very high probability price can go up, and there's a very low probability price can go down. But at the same time, we're always looking to see how are we going to manage risk. Right, so you can see right here, 5 minutes have passed. We're moving in profits now. 4 pips, 5 pips, 6 pips. Remember, guys, this is a 36 pip range, right? It's a 36 pip range. 36 pip range, and there's an opportunity for price to continue all the way up to fill this entire range, which is a 100 pip range. So the 15-minute candle is about to close. Let's take a look at the 15-minute candle. 15-minute candle has closed a very strong bullish candle. The 30-minute candle is still open. So we're going to wait to see how this 30-minute candle is going to close, and then we're going to decide what are we going to do. So slowly we're coming up to this resistance area, 1979. We're up about 2%, 27, 28 pip profit. So see right here, we're coming up towards our resistance area. Whenever we're coming up to our resistance area, we don't know whether price will continue breaking up or we don't know whether price will reject this area. So what's the first thing we got to do at this point? What's the first thing we got to do at this point? Stop loss at break even? No. Make a note of this. If you put your stops at break even without securing some profits, you're going to have a very bad time. So instead of closing 50%, I'm probably going to close around 80%. Close 80%, put stop loss at break even, and let the rest run. That's it. That's all what I'm going to do. Now I'm just going to let the rest run. Right? And if we continue on till 1987 or we continue pushing down at break even, then so be it. What can we do at this point? Nothing. Right? So look, we're at 53 pip profits. The 30-minute candle is still open. We're still running up 52. Oh, wow, look at that. 79, 84, 83, 77, 78. We still got some time left over here. This is pre-London volume time. Now you guys see why I take my trades at pre-London? Because of volume at this time. Look at that. 83 pips. So what should I do at this point? Secure my position, right? Do you guys want me to secure the position or you guys want it to let it run? Fuck it, we'll let it run. We have stops at break even. You know, it's perfect. Look at that. 30-minute candle. Just continuing up. Now, here's the thing. If you miss this trade, right? If you miss this trade, actually, we're going to secure these positions right here. 111 pips. The first trade in the simulation, 111 pips. Look at that, man. $217. Easy. How much did we risk? How much was that risk? The risk was what? 1.5%. We made 4.3%. The risk was 1.5%. We made 4.3%.